Again and again, she slides into my bed and whispers, "I need your warmth." The winter winds howled outside the research station on planet Kepler 442b as Dr. Amanda Brooks checked the thermal readings for the third time that evening. The numbers made no sense. The alien woman they had rescued from the crashed ship 3 weeks ago should have been dead by now. Her body temperature registered barely above freezing, yet she moved around the station like nothing was wrong. Amanda pushed her brown hair behind her ears and glanced toward the medical bay where their guest rested. The woman called herself Zara and claimed to be from a distant star system. Her skin held a pale blue tint that reminded Amanda of morning frost. Her eyes were large and silver like mirrors reflecting starlight. The other crew members, Lisa and Kate, had grown suspicious of their visitor. They whispered in corners about how strange things had been happening since Zara arrived. Equipment malfunctioned without reason. The heating systems worked overtime, yet certain areas of the station remained cold. Food supplies dwindled faster than they should have. Amanda tried to focus on her work, but found her thoughts drifting to Zara again. There was something captivating about the alien woman, something that made Amanda want to help her, despite the growing unease among the crew. As night fell, Amanda made her way to her quarters. The corridor lights flickered, casting dancing shadows on the metal walls. She paused outside Zara's room and pressed her ear to the door. No sound came from within. Amanda wondered if the alien woman was sleeping, or if her kind even needed sleep. Her own room felt colder than usual. Amanda pulled on extra layers and climbed into bed. The thermal blankets did little to ward off the chill that seemed to seep through the walls. She was drifting off when she heard the soft hiss of her door opening. A figure moved through the darkness with silent grace. Amanda's heart raced as she recognized the familiar silhouette. Zara approached the bed slowly. Her silver eyes caught the faint light from the emergency strips along the walls. "I am sorry to disturb you," Zara whispered. Her voice carried a musical quality that Amanda found soothing, "but I need your warmth." This was the 4th time this week that Zara had come to her room. Amanda should have been alarmed, should have called for Lisa or Kate. Instead, she found herself lifting the covers in invitation. Zara slipped into the bed beside her. The alien woman's skin felt like ice against Amanda's arm, yet Amanda didn't pull away. Instead, she found herself drawn closer, wanting to share her body heat with this mysterious visitor. "Your people generate such wonderful warmth," Zara murmured, as she pressed against Amanda's side. "My kind feeds on thermal energy to survive. Without it, we grow weak and eventually fade away." Amanda wanted to ask more questions, wanted to understand what Zara meant by feeding on thermal energy. But the alien woman's presence beside her felt strangely comforting. The cold that had been bothering Amanda all evening began to fade, replaced by a pleasant drowsiness. "Tell me about your world," Amanda whispered into the darkness. Zara's silver eyes seemed to glow softly. "My people come from a dying star system. Our sun grows cold and our planet freezes. We must travel far to find new sources of warmth to sustain us. Some of us become explorers, seeking worlds where thermal energy flows freely. Is that why you crashed here?" "Yes, I was searching for a suitable world when my ship's systems failed. Your planet's core generates beautiful heat and your people." Zara paused, and Amanda felt cool fingers trace along her arm. "Your people burn so brightly, with life force." Amanda should have been concerned by those words, should have wondered what Zara really meant. But the alien woman's touch was hypnotic, and Amanda found her eyelids growing heavy. She was aware of Zara moving closer, pressing against her back like a living blanket of ice. "Sleep now," Zara whispered. "Let me share in your warmth." Amanda drifted off, wondering why the room no longer felt cold. The next morning, Amanda woke alone as always. Zara was gone, leaving only a slight depression in the mattress and a lingering scent like winter air. Amanda checked the thermal readings and frowned. The station's heating systems had worked harder than ever during the night, yet her room's temperature had dropped several degrees at breakfast. Lisa and Kate looked tired. Their faces were pale and they complained about feeling cold despite wearing multiple layers. Amanda noticed that both women seemed to be moving more slowly than usual. "I think our guest is affecting the station's systems," Kate said quietly. "The power consumption has increased, but we're not getting the heat output we should be." Lisa nodded. "And have you noticed how she never seems to eat anything? We offer her food, but she just smiles and says she doesn't need much." Amanda wanted to defend Zara, but found she couldn't explain the alien woman's strange habits either. She had never seen Zara eat or drink anything substantial. Yet Zara seemed healthy, even energetic, while the human crew grew more tired each day. That evening, Amanda tried to stay awake, waiting to see if Zara would visit again. She lay in bed watching the door, but exhaustion overtook her. When she woke in the early morning hours, Zara was there beside her as before. "Again," Amanda murmured, not really surprised anymore. "I need your warmth," Zara whispered as she had every night. "Your people shine so brightly in the thermal spectrum. You are like small suns, burning with beautiful energy." This time Amanda forced herself to stay more alert. She watched as Zara settled beside her and noticed how the alien woman's skin began to take on a healthier color. The blue tint faded slightly and Zara's silver eyes seemed to brighten. "What exactly happens when you share our warmth?" Amanda asked. Zara hesitated. "Your kind generates life force through your biological processes. Heat is just one form of that energy. My people have learned to absorb it directly through contact. It sustains us." Amanda felt a chill that had nothing to do with temperature. "What does that mean for us?" "You will be fine," Zara said, but her voice carried uncertainty. "Humans generate so much excess energy. Most species do not even notice when we take small amounts." But Amanda was beginning to notice. She felt weaker each morning, found it harder to concentrate on her work. The other crew members were showing similar signs. They moved like people fighting off illness, their usual energy replaced by constant fatigue. "How long can you survive without this energy?" Amanda asked. "Not long," Zara admitted. "Perhaps a few more days without regular contact. My ship cannot be repaired and I cannot return to my people. If I do not find a sustainable source of thermal energy, I will eventually fade away." Amanda understood the implications. Zara needed them to survive, but the process was slowly draining the human crew. If they continued like this, they would all eventually become too weak to maintain the station or call for rescue. Yet when Zara pressed closer seeking warmth, Amanda couldn't bring herself to pull away. There was something about the alien woman that made Amanda want to help despite the cost. The contact felt natural, even necessary, like Zara had become part of her nightly routine. "There has to be another way," Amanda whispered. Zara's silver eyes reflected sadness. "I have searched many worlds. Many species are willing to help at first, but eventually they realize the price. Few are generous enough to share their life force indefinitely." Amanda closed her eyes, feeling Zara's cool presence beside her. She thought about the research station's geothermal taps and the planet's volcanic activity. There had to be a solution that didn't require slowly draining the human crew. "Tomorrow," Amanda said, "we'll find another way, I promise." But even as she spoke the words, Amanda wondered if she would have the strength to keep that promise. The alien woman beside her whispered thanks and pressed closer, seeking warmth. Amanda drifted off to sleep, wondering if she was making the right choice or simply delaying an inevitable end.